Athletic Association Girls Lacrosse Championship game. Today's action features the number 1 seed, Agnes Irwin School, and the number 2 seed, William Penn Charter School. The PAISAA promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the officials and participants in a positive manner. Profanity, racist, or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at players, officials, or team representatives, as well as the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages, will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition and further disciplinary actions. Agnes Irwin and Penn Charter have many traditions, but poor sportsmanship is not one of them. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive game environment. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for today's game. First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the number 2 seed, Quakers from William Penn Charter. Freshman, number 5, Molly Doherty. Junior, number 6, Adity Foster. Junior, number 7, Nora Mayoni. Senior, number 8, Beatrice Buckley. Junior, number 9, Grace Walter. Junior, number 11, Ella Lewandowski. Senior, number 13, Alexandra Bloom. Senior, number 18, Gracie Shoup. 8th grader, number 21, Mia Devenberto. Senior, number 24, Isabella Tooney. Senior, number 41, Olivia Summers. And in goal for the Quakers, senior number 99, Taylor Jones. William Penn Charter is led by head coach Colleen Kelly and assistant coaches Debbie White and Riley White. And now let's meet the starters for the home team on the scoreboard. The number 1 seed, sophomore, number 3, Marion Dwyer. Sophomore, number 4, Catherine Williams. Junior, number 5, Ella Springer. Senior, number 7, Kay Lurch. Junior, number 13, Natalie Corrin. Sophomore, number 21, Blair Fox. Sophomore, number 24, Emma Taylor. Senior, number 34, Lily Halpert. Sophomore, number 35, Caroline Chisholm. Senior, number 36, Katie Rep. Junior, number 37, Olivia Daniel. And in goal for the Owls, junior, number 0, Maggie Millen. Agnes Irwin is led by head coach Lauren Ray and assistant coaches Julie Young and Monica Johnson O'Brien. Officials for today's game are Joanna Kent, Kate Mundy, and Kathy Gregory.
From Edith Robb Dixon Field on the campus of Cabrini University. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the PAISAA Girls Lacrosse State Championship game, as this afternoon it will be the number 2 seed William Penn Charter Quakers set to take on the number 1 seed Owls of Agnes Irwin. If you are just joining us, you heard the public address announcer here at Cabrini take you through today's starting lineups. The path for both of these teams here has been quite the interesting one. It was 2 close games in the semifinals. The win in the semifinal was 13-11 for Penn Charter, and it was just a 1-goal win for Agnes Irwin in the semifinals of their game. Vice versa. Agnes Irwin won 13-11 over Germantown Academy. Penn Charter 12-11 over Springside Chestnut Hill. So it has been close all the way through this PAISAA Girls State Championship Tournament. Two 25-minute halves to decide the state championship. And again, it will all come down, I think, in this game to how the goalkeepers play and how the nerves are managed. In goal is Maggie Malone for Agnes Irwin. Kayla Joyce gets the start for Penn Charter. Kayla Joyce is senior. And Mullen is the junior for Agnes Irwin. As we'll see, these teams take the field, both getting some final instructions from their coaches. Obviously playing on that college field, being in a big-time atmosphere, managing emotions in a state championship game imperative. For Agnes Irwin, it's Blair Fox, set to take draw control. And for Penn Charter, it's Gracie Shoup, who will be at the X. For the Quakers, you can hear a good rowdy crowd. You see them at the top of your screen there out on the far side, making a lot of noise for both sides. Agnes Irwin student section to the right as we get set for draw control here. Ground ball still loose, and it is won and controlled by Agnes Irwin. And it will be the Owls who set up on offense first. In the middle is Fox. She'll work it out to the far side. Now work back to the right. It's Chisholm in possession. Given back at X. Looking to make the pass in front. There's space, and the first shot of the day goes just wide, as that one came in from Catherine Holmes. Agnes Irwin retains possession. Springer works out on the far side. Given off to the right, and Dwyer. And play will be whistled down. A free position is going to be given here to Agnes Irwin. On the right of the fan, set to take it. For the Owls is Katie Repp. She'll work it back across. And another free position. This time Holmes was in possession. She'll have it out on the left. Will Catherine Holmes. One-on-one against Kayla Joyce. Will Holmes take this one, or will it be another pass? Holmes will take it and will score. First goal of the day belongs to Agnes Irwin on the free position. Catherine Holmes gives the Owls a 1-0 lead. Shoup and Fox for the draw control, as Agnes Irwin has had possession the entire first 2.5 minutes or so. resulting in the goal for Holmes. Quakers just want to get the ball and get some possession to get themselves established in this game. And the draw control won by the Quakers this time. And Gracie Shoup. Shoup will get called back to the spot following the foul. Pass off into the middle, and Alex Glome. B. Buckley gives to Aditi Foster. Shoup to the right, and Doherty. No room to be had here for Glome. She'll make the pass. A bit wayward, ground ball loose, but controlled by Doherty. Pass back to the middle, and Buckley. Right side, Foster. Gives it back to Buckley. And play will be whistled down. Foul spotted. Five minutes gone here, first half. Buckley will give it out to the right. Now back to the middle and Glome. Shoup. Doherty. And Foster. In front, shot onto the first save of the day. Made by the keeper, Maggie Mullen. Agnes Irwin trying to clear. Ground ball deflected away. And taken back by William Penn. And the 8th grader, Mia DiBenedetto, making a good play. Through the middle into the attacking third is Foster. Give to Shoup, and the Quakers will set up. Buckley gives to Foster. Shoup dumps it off. Buckley back to Shoup. And a slash is going to be called. Not an ideal shooting position, but a free position. Given here to Penn Charter. It'll be Buckley who takes it. Buckley will give it off to the left. Foster. Checked away at the side of the cage. Knocked away from Walter, but she's able to regather the ground ball. Walter. Worked around on the perimeter, and Shoup. Walter. And they score! Aditi Foster gets the first goal of the day for Penn Charter. So each team has had one good sustained possession, and each team has a goal to settle into this game. Tied at 1, just under 6 minutes in first quarter. Shoup and Fox. For the draw control. Here in the PAISAA State Championship game, 6 minutes in, tied at 1. Foster the goal for William Penn. And Catherine Holmes the goal for Agnes Irwin. The Owls of Agnes Irwin in the white uniforms. Penn Charter wearing the blue in today's game. road jerseys as the lower number 2 seed. Draw control won again by Penn Charter. Glom. Walter gets the assist on the goal from Aditi Foster. Tying the game at 1. Here's William Penn, midfielder. Gracie Shoup into the midfield. Gives it out to the left, and Buckley. Doherty. In the middle for Glom. Doherty again. Glom out to the left. Glom. Doherty. Back to Glom and worked over to the left side. And Shoup. Glom again. Doherty in a double team, in some trouble. Has to try and get out of it. Retreats all the way back near midfield, but does get free. Space in the middle. Summers is forward. Walter is fouled. And a card going to be shown here as well, yellow card. Will go against Agnes Irwin. Marin Dwyer whistled for the penalty. So it'll be 2 minutes and a player up here for Penn Charter. Looking to take the lead here in the early going. Conceded about the first 3 minutes of possession to Agnes Irwin. But have had possession pretty much ever since. Already 1 goal on the day. Working on their second here on the player up for a full 2 minutes. Check to the neck was the call. In front and score! B. Buckley gives the Quakers their first lead here in the PAISAA State Championship game. It's 2-1 Quakers. Shoup and Fox here on an important draw control. As we said, Agnes Irwin hasn't had possession here in almost 4.5 minutes of game action. This one flung into the air. And won by Agnes Irwin. Foul called on the Quakers off of the draw control. So it will be Agnes Irwin possession. And a chance to sustain it here is Keke Lurch. Makes the pass out on the right. Foster gets the assist on the goal as Springer has it for Agnes Irwin. To the middle and Fox. This side Holmes. Number 4 in white in possession. Gives it all the way across to the far side, and Carolyn Chisholm. Springer working out on the far side. Works toward the middle, gives to Holmes. Fox working all the way over to the near side of the field. 46 is Katie Rep. Rep trying to weave through the defense. Ten seconds remaining on the player up for Penn Charter. Good job to kill this off by Agnes Irwin. Chisholm shoots just wide. Ground ball loose at X. Still loose. And controlled by Agnes Irwin, but chipped away. Battle forward around behind, able to make the play to keep it alive for Agnes Irwin is Springer. Back to even strength, Holmes. Near side, Molly Chorin. Working back to X. Play going to be whistled down. And a foul spotted. Chorin will start it for Agnes Irwin. Gives it here to the near side and Rep. Rep trying to get in front. This is Holmes putting it just wide. It'll stay with Agnes Irwin. Holmes to Doherty. Worked around for Rep. Back to Holmes. Trying to get it in the middle. Play whistle down. Foul spotted. So it's going to be a free position here for Agnes Irwin. Good position here for the Owls. It's Marin Dwyer. Dwyer puts it high. It'll stay with Agnes Irwin. And a foul spotted in front. So it'll be another free position here for Agnes Irwin. Taking the shot this time is Chisholm and puts it wide. It will remain with the Owls. Chisholm gives it to the left and Fox. Ground ball loose. Shoup has it checked away, but that's a foul, and it'll be Penn Charter possession. Malone. In a triple team here on the near side. Tries to make the pass off, and it gets taken away. It's Chorin. Not quite as much space as she would like. Had to make the pass off. Springer is fouled. Springer here on the near side. Chisholm in the middle, Dwyer, and that's going to be a foul. Chisholm hit the deck. Agnes Irwin bench appealing for a yellow. Referees sound uninterested. And Chisholm will have the free position outside here. Of the 8-meter fan. Chisholm will give it off to the left and Fox. Holmes. Rep on the near side. Has it at X. Rep has it checked away, but she's fouled. Chorin spins. Play going to be whistled down. She's fouled. And a yellow is going to be shown as well to Penn Charter. So Agnes Irwin will have a player up. Ella Lewandowski. Check to the head. So it'll be a full 2 minutes with the yellow. Player up here for Agnes Irwin. Trailing in a low-scoring game, just 2-1, 11:30 remains before halftime. Chisholm in the middle. Gives it over left side. In front, and shot is saved by Joyce, as Blair Fox was denied right on the doorstep. Great job by Agnes Irwin to move it around. Finding the open player in Fox, but just could not solve the senior keeper Joyce. Glom through the middle. Spinning into a double team and right out of it. Glom still into the attacking third. Happy to keep possession here. And waste time, 65 seconds remain on the penalty. Shoop. Has it checked away, but she's fouled by Holmes. .45 remains on the player up. Penn Charter, much like Agnes Irwin did when it was the Owls who were a player down, doing a great job of keeping possession here and running time. Shoop. Down to 25 seconds on the player up. Near side, Aditi Foster. And a yellow going to be shown here to Agnes Irwin. KK Lurch trying to plead her case. But a yellow shown. So we'll have 13 seconds here. A 5 for each side before it's Penn Charter who will go the player up. Shoop gives it off to the left side. Glom now player up for Penn Charter. Side of the net and score! The goal for Penn Charter belongs to Grace Walter. It's a 3-1 lead for the Quakers with 9:19 to play first half. This is a huge draw control. A 1:36 remaining on the player up. And now a 2-goal lead for Penn Charter. They've scored 3 unanswered. And the Owls of Agnes Irwin just want to do their best to try and slow down this momentum. In the air and still loose. And controlled again by Penn Charter. Draw control has been a huge advantage here in the first half for the Quakers. Shoot. Under 9 to play first half. 70 seconds remaining on the player up for Penn Charter. Shoop. Gives it off for Glom. Glom. Foul spotted. Glom out to the right. And Foster, who's got a goal today. Foster on her left hand. Pass is a touch too tall for Grace Walton and ends up being a turnover. 25 seconds to kill off on the player up for Agnes Irwin. Trailing 3-1 here in the PAISAA State Championship game. Agnes Irwin aggressively attacking forward with Dwyer. The player up will come to an end on the foul as Lurch goes running back on. First possession in a while on their side. It's Hunter Fleetas to the middle and Chisholm. Out on the right and Dwyer. Chisholm again. 7 minutes to go first half. Chisholm thought about the pass. Instead gives it side of the net. In front, space shot on, and another great stop made by Joyce, denying Kelsey Young. And possession will go back to Penn Charter. Quakers trying to attack quickly. And the pass just a bit wayward, looking for Ava Diaz. It's another turnover on the Quakers. .6:15 remains first half. Dwyer trying to split the double team, does into the attacking third and makes the pass out on the right. Lawrence gives it here on the near side. And Fleetas. Dwyer. Fleetas passes high, but able to be brought down and controlled by Chorin. Chisholm. Worked out on the far side. Back to Dwyer. Dwyer gives left, weaving through, shot on, again Young tonight. 5:05 remains first half. With possession at X is Lawrence. Tried to make the pass in front, play whistle down, foul spotted on Agnes Irwin. And possession back to Penn Charter. Glom is forward, checked away, but they were able to retain position of Didi Foster. Into the middle and able to settle possession is Summers. B. Buckley. to Gloam. We tick toward 4 minutes to play first half, 3-1 game. Penn Charter in front by 2. They've controlled the majority of possession here in the first half. Gloam pinballs off the check. Chisholm still whistled for the foul. She lost her mask, so she'll have to come off. I believe that's the mask that she's holding. Oh, no, it's a piece of her stick that broke. My apologies. So she'll be replaced by Catherine Holmes. At X, it's Walter. Foul called. Foster out on the left with 3:35 to play first half. Foster all the way across for Molly Doherty. Buckley in the middle. Foster again. Gives it off left for Shoop. Foster, Shoop, Walter. Buckley gives it on the outside. Walter in the middle, spins, gives it back to Buckley. And a foul spotted, free position for Penn Charter. They've scored 3 unanswered. 2:52 remains before halftime. We'll see if Buckley shoots here or not. Buckley skips it and the save is made by Mullen. 2:35, plenty of time for the Owls to try and get some momentum back on their side before halftime. Just an inadvertent whistle. Here on the near side, space to run into for Kelsey Young. The goal scorer for Agnes Irwin, Holmes in possession. Fox gives it out to the right and Dwyer. Young. Dwyer. Young trying to pinball through and scores. It's Catherine Holmes. Second goal of the day for Agnes Irwin. She's got both for the Owls. And it's a 1-goal game, 1:38 before halftime. Shoop and Fox for draw control. A minute 38 before halftime. Draw control won by Penn Charter yet again, and Shoop. She's been good at the X today. Nice job to split the double team by Gloam. She gets fouled. Glom. Buckley gives for Glom again. Aditi Foster. 1 minute remains, first half. Foster. Out to the left and Glom. Foster. Gives to Buckley. Buckley over to Glom. Save made by Mullen. Ground ball still loose. Controlled by Walter, who's fouled. With 30 seconds remaining, first half. Walter. Worked out for Glom. 25 to play in the half. Buckley gives it side of the cage. Glom trying to spin free in front. Gets the shot off just wide. And it goes out. It'll go back to Agnes Irwin. We'll see if the Owls elect to hurry or just play for halftime. Final 10. Chucked into the middle of the field. Skips loose. Down to 2. Down to 1. First half over. A tightly contested first half. Penn Charter had the majority of possession and the majority of opportunities, but 2 goals in half number 1 for Agnes Irwin and Catherine Holmes. Keeps us close at the half. 3-2. Penn Charter leads here in the PAISAA State Championship. 3-2 our score at the half, just about set to start half number 2. We welcome you back to Edith Robb Dixon Field at Cabrini University, just about set for draw control as Blair Fox and Gracie Shoup. For draw control, it has been all Penn Charter in draw control in the first half. Of the 5, 4 of them were won by Shoup. But this one, won by Agnes Irwin. Dwyer gives it off in the middle. We'll see if this game picks up in offensive intensity after both of these teams scored double digits in the semifinal, but a tightly contested 3-2 half. In half number 1, Dwyer gives to Chisholm. And now Blair Fox. Working out on the left. Skip pass back to X. Bounces, but Springer able to control. Rep. Free position for Chisholm, with a chance to tie it. Here on the right of the fan. 1-on-1 against Joyce. Chisholm scores! Caroline Chisholm. It's 2 unanswered for the Owls, and we're tied at 3. Blair Fox, Gracie Shoup for draw control. A whole new game a minute into the second half. Draw control, ground ball still loose. And it's Dwyer. Dwyer racing in, gives it right. Chisholm. Trying to spin in front. Is that going to be a charge or a free position? Looks like it's going to be a free position here for Agnes Irwin, with a chance to take the lead. Chorin, save made by Choice. And so Penn Charter will get their first possession, really, of the second half. Second half starting out remarkably similar to how the first did. Glom in the middle. Weaving through, gets fouled. In the middle, Mayoni will give it off and then retreat to her defensive position. Glom. This is a Dee Foster. Out on the right for Glom, back to Foster again. Shoup has it in the middle. Working her way out to the right. Gives it off to Glom, and now Buckley. Back to X and Walter. Buckley. Worked around for Shoup. Foster has one goal today. Buckley also has one. Shoup to Foster. Shoup. No room to be had. She'll retreat. Play will be whistled down. Delayed foul spotted. It'll be free position outside of the fan. For Gracie Shoup. Buckley trying to weave in, gives it side of the cage. Back to Shoup. Shoup shoots just wide. Buckley will give it back to Shoup. Glom. Foster at X. Shoup. From Buckley, gives it in the middle and scores! Grace Walter gets the goal for Penn Charter to put the Quakers back up by 1. Second of the day for Walter. Just about set for draw control, 4-3. Quakers lead final 20 minutes of the PAISAA State Championship. Foul on the face-off, or on the draw control, excuse me, will be Penn Charter possession. Shoup had the assist on the Walter goal. And we've seen Penn Charter, they can, for all intents and purposes, kind of take the air out of the ball here in possession. Really slow the game down. That appears to be the Quakers' goal. And it's hard to argue it. It has worked really well for the first half hour of this one. Foster gives it out to Doherty. Foster out to the right, and Doherty. Back to Foster and Buckley. Agnes Irwin coaches on the sideline want the pressure to be turned up. Foster gets it off in front. It rolls through the Buckley. She's unable to control the ground ball, though. Race forward here on the near side. Still loose. Picked up by Summers. Penn Charter retains possession. Buckley will give it forward for Walter. Buckley again, and now Penn Charter settling back in position. Can't chase the ball for 20 minutes. So you have to kind of choose your spots when you turn up that defensive pressure. Shoop. Gives to Glom. Doherty. Foul spotted. So she'll have it at X. Doherty works it around to the left and Glom. It's a great strategy by Penn Charter. If you could play this kind of style of keep away, keeps the game in your favor, allows you to control pace, and now they're going to go a player up here. Yellow card is going to be shown to Agnes Irwin's Marin Dwyer. So now a player up. Shoop. Free position. Trying to take a 2-goal lead. A player up. 16:25 to play here in the PAISAA Championship. Shoop. Scores! It's a 2-goal lead again for Penn Charter. They lead 5-3. And there's still a player up for another 1 minute and 15 seconds. Draw control with Fox and Shoop. Shoop has a goal today, but maybe even bigger contributions at the X. Another draw control win for Penn Charter.
Penn Charter goal scored by number 18, Gracie Shoop.
Glom. .35 remains on the player up. Buckley. Gives it out to the right and Glom. Gracie Shoop. In the middle, space save made. A brilliant stop. Glom denied by Mullen. Player up over. Final 15 minutes of the PAISAA Championship. Penn Charter leads by 2. Penn Charter has played a very measured, possession-based game, putting some pressure on Agnes Irwin right now in possession, and a foul committed by Walter. Amatelo makes the pass forward. Springer worked around at X. 2 of the 3 goals today belong to Holmes. Back at X, it's Shorin. Be a free position here at the edge of the fan. The outer fan for Agnes Irwin. Fox. Passed off on the left. Chisholm gives it off and scores! It's the 3rd of the day for Holmes. And it is a 1-goal game with 13:23 to play here in the second half. 3 for Holmes. Agnes Irwin right there with Penn Charter. The semifinals were both thrillers. And we're going to have a thriller here coming down the stretch, the last 13:23. Shoup and Fox for draw control. Penn Charter, another draw control win. Space to attack the middle for Foster. Buckley. Worked out for Foster. 13 minutes to go. Shoup. Gives it off in the middle for Glom. Shoup out to the right, and Doherty. Now Glom. Shoup. Here's Penn Charter again. Slowing possession down, slowing the game down, working the clock, making Agnes Irwin chase, and a foul called on Chisholm. Has been a brilliant strategy by Colleen Kelly. Executed to perfection by the Quaker athletes. And a free position here for the Quakers. It'll be Gracie Shoup again. Scored on her last free position. Shoup. Save made this time. Ground ball on the rebound belongs to Penn Charter. And the Quakers will back out with Buckley. Foster at X. Makes the pass to Shoup. Foster. Such a great strategy because as it's worked around on the outside to Buckley, it's making Agnes Irwin chase. So even if the Owls do get possession back, the legs from some of those midfielders are going to be a bit wary from chasing around Penn Charter all game. And maybe that gives the Quakers that much of the advantage. Here's a shot in front and score by Molly Doherty. Picked her time perfectly to go. Weaving through the Agnes Irwin defense. The lead is back to 2 with 10:47 left. $10:47 to go. Fox and Shoup for draw control. Foul called on Penn Charter as Agnes Irwin and Blair Fox won that one. Had control initially, and now yellow card going to be shown as well to Gracie Shoup. A check to the neck. Agnes Irwin will be a player up for 2 minutes with 10:42 to go and trailing by 2. Lily Halpert through the middle, gives to Kelsey Young. Springer. Foul called on Agnes Irwin, or on Penn Charter, excuse me. Chorin. Dangerous pass, makes it through the middle, Chisholm. Play whistle down. Agnes Irwin's going to get a free position. With Carolyn Chisholm, who's scored one today, but this one on the outside edge of the fan, not in the 8-meter. Gives it out to the left. Chorin. Gives it back near side. Wayward pass, but Chorin able to settle it from Springer. Back to Chisholm. Chisholm blocked down. A foul. With 9:20 to go. Chisholm's going to have the free position. To the right of keeper Kayla Joyce. With a player up, 25 seconds to go on it. Chisholm trying to get one back for Agnes Irwin. Chisholm gives it off to the left and score! It's Blair Fox getting one back for the Owls. It's a one-goal game yet again with just under 9 minutes to go. Fox got the win on the draw control. It ultimately resulted in a goal for Agnes Irwin. It's a one-goal game. And keep in mind, Gracie Shoup is the one off the field with a penalty for another 13 seconds. So this is Isabella Toomey who will take the draw control against Blair Fox with 8:55 to go. False start. Called on Toomey. And so Agnes Irwin now has it with a chance to tie. Final 3 seconds of the player up. Now back in is Shoup. 6-5, 8:35 to go. Out to the left and Holmes. Chorin. Ella Springer gives it to the middle and Chisholm. Young. Back to Springer. Dangerous pass and made it through to Holmes, and the shot was high and wide. Chorin. Gives to Chisholm. Chorin. Not able to be controlled cleanly, but Chisholm able to pick it up. Foul called, though. And possession will go back to Penn Charter. 7:35 to go. Agnes Irwin does not have to chase the game. But with the way Penn Charter has tried to keep possession, we'll see if they turn the pressure up. They do, and they get the turnover. Racing through midfield is Fleitas. Play whistle down, timeout taken by Agnes Irwin. 7:06 to go. It is a one-goal game here in the PAISAA Championship on SFBN. Agnes Irwin with possession, trailing by 1, 6-5 here in the PAISAA Championship for girls lacrosse. 7:06 to go in what has been a great game so far today. Penn Charter has had the strategy of trying to maintain possession, trying to slow the game down, trying to limit opportunities. They have held the game to a much lower scoring game than I think a lot of people expected. Final 7 minutes for it to pay off. Flittis works it around from X. Left side, this is Chorin. Good pressure from Penn Charter. They have to give it back out to Kelsey Young. Again, the pressure giving Agnes Irwin some problems. Young worked around on the right for Springer. Flittis at X gives it to Chorin. Chorin back to Flittis. Chisholm. Foul called. Chisholm will have it in the middle. With 5:59 to go. This is actually going to be a free position for Chisholm. They say it was inside the fan. Only just. Penn Charter bench not happy. Chisholm ties it. On the free position. Colleen Kelly still wants an explanation. The Penn Charter bench is furious that free position was granted. .557 to go, game tied at 6. Gracie Shoup back out there for this draw control against Blair Fox. Whole new ball game. With 5:57 to go. The William Penn strategy. It's been a good one. But now 6 minutes to decide the PAISAA championship. Draw control won by Agnes Irwin and Blair Fox. Chisholm had the goal on the free position. It's her second of the day. To match the 2 that have been scored by Catherine Holmes. Flittis at X works it around for Springer. Fox. Out to the left and Holmes, back to Fox. Trying to work her way in front is Springer. Makes the pass off. Chisholm blocked, but able to regather the ground ball quickly. Over to Holmes. Chorin. Chisholm retreats. Back to Holmes. 4:35 to go. Chorin. Holmes. Chorin again. Chorin back to X, trying to work away in front. Springer. Back to Chisholm. 4:15 to go. Chorin. In the middle for Fox. Blocked down. Ground ball still loose. Foul called on Penn Charter. Leaves possession with Agnes Irwin with 3:52 to go. Chisholm for Holmes. Chorin. Holmes. Chisholm. Kelsey Young out there in a big spot. Springer. The lefty has it, gives it back to X and Chorin. Chorin trying to muscle her way in front. Gets fouled. She'll be called for the charge. Penn Charter gets it back. Quakers call time with 3:05 to go. PAISAA Championships, game tied at 6. Penn Charter has it on the other side of this timeout. .305 to go here in the PAISAA Girls Lacrosse Championship. Game tied at 6 between Agnes Irwin and Penn Charter. Penn Charter will have possession. It will be Nora Mayoni who has possession to start. And they have her surrounded by 3 players as time is whistled in. Mayoni able to get out of it, racing up the right side. Puts the brakes on, makes the pass through, and Doherty. The pressure of a tie game, 2:45 to go. It's checked away, ground ball loose. And a foul called on Penn Charter gives it back to Agnes Irwin with 2:35 to go. Maggie Mullen. Ground ball loose in the midfield. Foul called on Buckley. Racing forward for Agnes Irwin. Holmes. Final 2 minutes. Holmes checked away but fouled by Glom. It will be Catherine Holmes to start play. 1:40 to go. Chisholm has 2 today. Springer. Chisholm works it back over to Holmes. Joran works it around Springer. Young. 1:10 to go. Timeout, Agnes Irwin. Wait, I think Agnes Irwin already used 2 timeouts, I think. Referees are going to discuss this one with 1:09 to go. They say that's their second timeout. So, they'll step aside. We'll step aside. 1:09 to go with the game tied at 6. How's this for drama? 1:09 to go. Game tied at 6 in the 2023 PAISAA Girls Lacrosse Championship. Agnes Irwin in possession. The Owls have scored the last 2 to tie it at 6. 1:09 to go. Following the timeout, it will be Agnes Irwin possession. Caroline Chisholm has possession to start. She'll give it off to the right and Springer. We'll see if Agnes Irwin elects to hold for possession or just try and get the best shot. Dangerous pass. Makes it through to Chisholm. Chisholm out on the left. 45 to go. Chisholm. Down to 35. They give to Holmes. Chisholm again. Final 20 seconds. Chisholm. Pass off to the left. Low shot is wide. It'll stay with Agnes Irwin. Shot wide from Fox. Final 10 seconds. Ground ball taken away. Through the middle. Racing forward. Foster. Doherty at the buzzer. It was late. It was saved anyway. And we go to overtime in the PAISAA Lacrosse Championships. 6-6 our score. Back with more after this. You're on SFPN. Overtime for the PAISAA championship. Next goal wins. Penn Charter and Agnes Irwin tied at 6. Great to have you along with us. Draw control between Blair Fox and Gracie Shoup. Fox has gotten better as the game has gone along, but Shoup has controlled the X today. Ground ball loose. Penn Charter trying to control, unable to do so. Instead, it's Chisholm. Through the middle, racing forward is Holmes. She's got 2 goals today. She's got it out on the left. Officials timeout. Holmes gives it to the middle, and Chisholm. Kelsey Young has it here on the near side. Back to the middle, and Chisholm. 2:10 remaining first overtime. Holmes. Chisholm. And Holmes again. Chisholm. Out to the right and Young. Chisholm again. Young. Forward with it is Springer. Young. Across for Holmes. Catherine Holmes for Chorin. Again, Springer. Worked around. Holmes with 1:25 remaining first overtime. Chorin. Springer. Chisholm. 1:05 to go in the first overtime. Young. Gives it across for Holmes. To Chorin. Chorin at X. For Springer and Young. 45 to play in the first overtime. Chisholm. No pressure being put on by Penn Charter as of yet. Holmes for Chorin. Pass back out to the top, and Chisholm. Chisholm wins the state title. Third goal of the day is the game winner for Caroline Chisholm and the Owls of Agnes Irwin are your 2023 PAISAA Girls Lacrosse Champions. What a game it was. In overtime, Caroline Chisholm, with her third of the day, is the hero for Agnes Irwin. Penn Charter played a brilliant game today. Certain that it hurts, but nothing to be ashamed of with the effort they gave in today's game. Incredibly impressive from both sides. It's the thing we love about sport, but it's also the cruelest part of sport. There can only be one winner. Today, the winner and the PAISAA champions are the Owls of Agnes Irwin. 7-6. They get the win over Penn Charter.